I'm Dr. Madina Hussein from Kenya, but I'm currently redeployed in West Africa, Sierra Leone, where I worked during the Ebola in 2015. What I do there is health system restoration, teaching them on emergency medicine, infection prevention control. I volunteered through the African Union via the Ministry of Health, Kenya. When we arrived in Freetown, Sierra Leone, we stayed like for 2 weeks waiting to be trained at home, sleep, eat, wake up, do nothing. Then 2 weeks later is when we were like taken for training. We did training for 2 weeks, and then afterwards is when we were deployed 5 days after the training. So it took us literally like a month and 5 days before we were even deployed to the ground. So I feel like we wasted a lot of time staying and doing nothing than being on the grounds and fighting Ebola. Where I was working, like in the maternity hospital, when I do like a cesarean section or deliver a mother, we could not like weigh the baby. So I personally had to like volunteer and remove money from my pocket and buy like the weighing machines, like the blood pressure machine for the mothers who had high blood pressure, like eclampsia. I had no other option because I could not just go to the ward and do nothing where I don't even know whether this patient's blood pressure is well controlled or not. So I had to remove some money. I had to actually like order outside. So I had to talk to some relatives in the UK to send some equipment for me, and then I sent them the money via the MoneyGram. So it was delivered on time. The people, the locals themselves are resistant to change. Like you would work with a local doctor and they would look at you like you just came to make money. But on the other hand, you're trying to help the system in coming back to its normal. You understand? Yeah, so, but then later we made them to understand like we are all Africans together. You understand? We are all here to help each other. Anything can happen to Kenya or Uganda. That's why like we are all deployed here. We had the Rwandans, we had the Ethiopians, we had the Kenyans, the Ugandans. All of us were deployed to Liberia, Sierra Leone and Guinea. We tried to explain to them like our main reason why we're there. And some understood, of course. Others were like still like, okay. But still we could feel the tension between us. But work had to be done. We had to move on to the next step. Yeah. What I can say is before you deploy people, you have to make sure that they understand what they're going to do, whatever they're being deployed for. When they say rapid deployment, you must have a team that's well trained, that's ready to take off. We were not that team. But right now, in case of anything, we are ready. We can like wake up and just pack our bags and leave. But before we were not ready. So preparedness is number one thing. Being organized is another thing. Communication is the key. Yes.